In a small, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wise old man named Eli. People from far and wide came to seek his advice, for it was said he knew the secret to true happiness. His house sat atop a hill, overlooking the town, and every day, a line of visitors would form outside his door. One morning, a young woman named Clara climbed the hill to visit Eli. She was weary from chasing what she thought would make her happy: success, wealth, admiration, but none of it had worked. When Clara reached Eli's home, she found him tending a small garden. His simple clothes and serene demeanor made her wonder how someone so ordinary could possess such wisdom. "Eli," Clara began, "I've done everything to find happiness. I've worked hard, earned money, and achieved my goals, but I still feel empty. What is the secret to happiness?" Eli looked up, his eyes twinkling. "Come, walk with me," he said. As they strolled through the town, Eli pointed to various people. "Do you see that baker? He wakes up before sunrise every day, not just to earn money, but because he loves the smell of freshly baked bread and the smiles of his customers. And that gardener? She spends hours nurturing her plants, not for recognition, but because it brings her peace." Clara nodded, but she remained puzzled. "So, happiness is about doing what you love?" "Partly," Eli replied. "But let me show you something else." He led her to a small home where a mother was playing with her child. The room was modest, the furniture worn, but the laughter that filled the air was infectious. "This family has little," Eli said, "but they are rich in joy because they value each other above all else." Clara thought for a moment. "So, happiness comes from relationships?" Eli smiled but didn't answer. Instead, he handed her a small, empty jar. "Take this jar and fill it with moments that bring you peace, gratitude, and connection. Return to me when it's full." Clara left, unsure of what Eli meant, but determined to try. She began paying attention to the little things in her life. One day, she helped an elderly neighbor carry groceries and felt a warmth she hadn't experienced in years. She placed a pebble in the jar. Another evening, she watched the sunset and felt a deep sense of calm. Another pebble went into the jar. She reconnected with an old friend, sharing laughter and memories. More pebbles followed. Weeks turned into months, and Clara's jar slowly filled. Along the way, she noticed something remarkable. She no longer felt the emptiness that had haunted her. When the jar was full, Clara returned to Eli. She handed it to him, her eyes shining with joy. "I think I understand now," she said. Eli opened the jar and poured the pebbles into his hand. "These pebbles represent the secret of happiness," he said. "It's not about chasing something grand or far away. Happiness is found in the small, everyday moments, the ones you often overlook." Clara nodded. "And it's about gratitude for those moments, isn't it?" Eli beamed. "Exactly. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a way of seeing the world. The secret lies in appreciating what you already have and the connections you nurture along the way." Clara returned home with a lighter heart and a new perspective. From that day on, she kept her jar on her windowsill, adding a pebble whenever she experienced a moment of joy or gratitude. It became a reminder that happiness wasn't something to chase. It was something to notice, cherish, and create. Let's learn some words from the story. Picturesque. Meaning, visually attractive, especially in a quaint or charming way. Example: the small village was so picturesque that tourists often stopped to take photos of it. Weary. Meaning, feeling tired, either physically or emotionally, often due to overwork or frustration. Example: after working late every night, she felt weary and needed a break. Serene. Meaning, calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Example: the lake looked serene under the soft light of the morning sun. Modest. Meaning, simple and not overly fancy or luxurious. Example: their home was modest, but it was filled with warmth and love. Infectious. Meaning, something, like laughter or a mood, that spreads quickly to others. Example: her smile was so infectious that everyone in the room started smiling too. Pebble. Meaning, a small, smooth stone often found on beaches or in rivers. Example: she picked up a pebble from the riverbank as a keepsake. Perspective. Meaning, a particular way of looking at or thinking about something. Example: traveling to different countries gave him a new perspective on life. Cherish. Meaning, to hold something dear and feel great affection for it. Example: she cherished the memories of her childhood spent in her grandparents' house. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.